We are back here on Carolina Women with Our Men on the Couch, and we have a fantastic guest.
We have two special guests here, Rita and Barry Wilson, who own AlphaGraphics in Beaufort and other places, or?
Our only location is in Beaufort, but we service Hilton Head and Bluffton area and Jasper County.
So tell us, first of all, your earlier career, and then how you became the owners of AlphaGraphics.
Okay, this is Barry's story. So.
Well,
let's try to be honest on this, Barry. Okay.
Yeah, he got me into this.
According to Facebook,
Okay.
my career was spent in the advertising agency business since I was in school at the University of South Carolina. And and Rita's background is also marketing and special events. And we actually met through our careers because she was with the newspaper in Birmingham and they were one of my clients, and that's how we met. So someone said, marry the client to keep the business. So.
Nice. Very smart.
It worked.
Anyway, so we, our agency, I owned an agency with a partner. We had an office in Charlotte and Richmond, and we dissolved that in 2019 after 20 years. We were going to move to Beaufort. We bought a home here, and just sort of fell into it. We decided we were going to buy an AlphaGraphics franchise, so we got the franchise rights for Beaufort County. And we happened to meet the Murrs, who own Murr Printing, and they wanted to retire. And luckily they were just right outside of our neighborhood, so easy walk to work. And so we negotiated a deal and bought Murr Printing and converted it to an AlphaGraphics in April of 2020.
Just
Perfect
as COVID hit.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, our first year was a little
I'm sure
scary.
it was.
Yeah. Well, that always is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I understand that you also worked with a good friend of mine, Martin Goodman,
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
and Martin helped facilitate some things.
Yeah, Martin, so when we were going through the process of putting together our loan package for SBA loan, we were introduced to Martin. And so Martin worked with us to put together the business plan, which we were told by some of the folks at Wells Fargo, it was one of the best plans that they had seen, from.
He's special, isn't he?
He
He's
really
something
is.
else. I tell you,
Incredible.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still work with him every month.
Oh, good.
We meet with him on financials.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's great.
You brought a bunch of props. You're holding some.
We
Talk to us
did.
about, I think graphics is one of those enigmatic kinds of things. Like, what do we do
Well,
with
so many
graphics?
people think that we are just printers, and we're
Yeah.
not. We bring our marketing and advertising backgrounds. So we bought all new machinery when we bought Murr Printing. And so our capabilities are so much greater. We have two creative graphic artists, one that has an agency background and one that has a publishing background.
Oh.
And so they complement each other so well. And they are able to come up with all of these fabulous ideas. These are some of the props. This is one we did for a local restaurant, Lost Local. They had the little plastic things on the
Yeah.
table and they
Right.
kept falling over
Yep.
and cracking. And so we came up with this solution.
Oh, look at this. And
So
you can
yeah, it has a
scan it,
QR
little
code for the
QR
menu.
code. So
Yeah.
can you help us even come up with, like, I would have never been able to
Oh, yeah.
walk in and say, this is what I need.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we come up with all of these ideas.
Okay, so we don't have to be brilliant. We can come in
Yes.
and just say, look, here's my business, here's what I've got, help me.
This is the
help us."
problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to tell people that we're like a small ad agency with all the printing capabilities in the back, because we can work. Rita and I actually
Wow.
consult with some folks in terms of developing marketing plans or strategies, and then help them with executing those. But yeah, we have folks come in and sit down at the table and talk about what they're trying to do and achieve, and we pull our designers in to the conversation, and it leads to all kinds of wonderful creative ideas. We're in the midst of working with the hospice care of the Lowcountry.
Yes.
They do their yacht hop. So if
Woo-hoo.
you're familiar with the yacht
Yes,
hop,
at
Yeah,
Wexford
at
every
Wexford.
year.
the past 3 years,
Yeah.
we've engaged with them to really help enhance that whole experience visually.
Nice.
Well, visually you can see it. Have you've been doing it with James and that? The
Yeah.
whole,
Oh yeah,
it's
for
amazing.
the past 3 or 4 years, yeah.
So that's coming up a week from Saturday, and so we're already full speed ahead.
Has a
Wow.
different look this year, a little different, but yeah.
Can you actually help develop a master plan? If I come in as a small business and I've got X amount of dollars and I'm hoping to kind of grow my business. Can you help me create a master marketing and advertising plan too?
We can. We've got a couple of folks that we're working with now and something very similar to that, to where we can come up with the ideas, and then if we can't execute it, we can partner with others that can execute. It may be something in the digital world. My career being in advertising, I've done hundreds and hundreds of commercials, television commercials, or print and things like digital. So we know how to get it done.
You get the best people on when you on.
I'll tell you.
Here we
Stick
are
with
at
me.
FWDG, and they just have a cast of characters. They really do.
Yeah.
We're glad that you're here, and stay with us. There's a lot more to come.